Hi, I'm Andrew Snowden here on behalf of Ottawa Tonight, and we're talking with Joël Beddows, who, amongst other things, has won the awards for Best Direction and Outstanding Production for Swimming in the Shallows in Arts Court Theatre. And I mean, I guess we can consider, because a lot of the French shows that won awards were started when for Théâtre de la Catapulte, we started when you were artistic director there. Is that right? They had the genesis?
Yeah, the projects in French this year, Afghanistan, Les Métiers de Molière, they were the projects I left behind me. And then Swimming in the Shallows was my first show as a freelancer. So it was, I'm pretty happy tonight because it's closing a door very nicely and opening another one just as nicely. And with the outstanding production, it was in part because I was working with this new family of great actors and great creators, Lynn Cox, Angela Shea, all the actors. It was sort of funny to leave a family and find yourself in another and feel just as comfortable, but that's what happened, and I'm so lucky for it.
Well, that's good to hear. Now, Swimming in the Shallows was part of the Summer Fling collection that Arts Court had put together. I guess it was the inaugural one after they did a pilot the previous year. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea, and they what I found so wonderful about it is they were doing not easy theater in some cases. There was some cutting edge stuff as well, but they thought it through. You know, they had the more accessible shows. They did the whole dinner theater kind of thing. They were very intelligent about it, and I know they left the end of the summer very tired. And I said to everybody, encourage the Arts Court to continue. It takes 2-3 years to get these things off the ground, and it's a wonderful thing for artists here. The most important thing I'd say is they only had artists from Ottawa, and great artists from Ottawa. We forget how wonderful our artists are, and the Arts Court, like the Rideau's, just proved it once again that there's great talent in this city.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Let's see. What do you have? I know what you have coming up next, at least. Well, there's definitely East of Berlin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Well, that's not my next show.
No, what's
my next show opens May 4th. It's an Evolution Theatre production.
Oh, right.
Called The Lavender Railroad.
I'll pretend not to have forgotten that.
And it's the first show I'm doing with the company, and it's really neat for a lot of reasons, but the company was founded by my former students. So now I'm working for my former students, and I love it. It's the best way to stay alive as a creator is to make sure you get people to kick you in the butt, and there's nothing better for that than people with too many good ideas and, you know, ambition, and that's what this gang has. And so it's a hard show. It deals with a lot of very important contemporary issues, and somehow we spend all the time laughing in rehearsal. So, and we're finding all this humor in the script none of us even thought was there. So it's a surprise. It's a wonderful surprise. It's another wonderful surprise in my journey. Yeah,
you've worked a fair amount on both sides of the English-French theater.
A lot of people think that, but I've only done 3 shows in English. I worked with Third Wall, and I did the Swimming, and this will be my 3rd one. And the shows did well, but I didn't have time because I was at La Catapulte. But I do hope to direct on both sides and work on both sides. They're very different worlds. They're in their specificity, they're wonderful, they're both challenging, and I love that journey back and forth. And I love, what I like to do is I like to bring some Anglophones onto the French side and some Francophones onto the English side, and sort of shake up preconceived images. There's nothing that drives me more crazy than people who say, well, that's an English way of doing, or that's a French way of doing. That doesn't exist. There's no one French way and there's no one English way, but there are families of ways, and to sort of make people think in new ways outside the box on both sides. I really like doing that, and I've been lucky so far. I've had some chance with it.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to everything that you have up your sleeve.
Lavender Railroad,
Lavender Railroad,
East of Berlin,
and whatever else.
Thank you very much.